Hey guys, Jess here from Knockout Print Shop, and today I have a kind of how-to video for you on an idea on how to take your Makse Life Vertical. I'm trying to find a blank page so we can start off and show you that. Your Makse Life Vertical, and use it as a health and wellness or health and fitness planner. Okay, now this can apply obviously to any vertical planner, whether it's the Inkwell Press Classic or the Erin Condren Vertical. This kind of idea that I have here can work on any planner. It does not have to be Makse Life. That's just what we're using here. Okay, so what I basically did was use the meat or the main section of this planner as a food journal, and then the bottom section is going to be more of the fitness movement type of piece of it. Okay, so what I did is I took our little mini fork and knife and used that as a kind of indicator for the meal. And then I went in and wrote breakfast, breakfast, breakfast. I used my mild liners to highlight that. And I also, in this particular section, I didn't want to do this for all of them, but I drew a box around here. And as you know, I don't hand draw these. I use a ruler and I still can't draw straight. And then I wrote in what I had. So I think using your planner as a food journal for a short period of time, 2 weeks, max 30 days is a good practice to do to give you some insight into your eating habits. I don't think you can watch my food journal video to hear more about this. I am not a proponent of calorie counting, points, macros, any of that. I don't think that is useful. I think it's more important to look at your eating habits, what you're eating, and making, using that data that you gather from doing a food journal for a couple of weeks, just go in and to start making small changes to the food that you're eating. Again, if you want more detail about all of that, watch my food journal video where I go into a lot more information about that whole piece. But take it for what it is. From my coaching background and doing health and life coaching and fitness coaching, that's my thing. So, but if you want to use this to count calories, macros, whatever, that's your jam, you can still use this layout. Again, just designating each of these meals. I would then go in with another little fork and knife here and write dinner and write that down. If you're somebody that eats snacks, obviously you can add that in as well. You could use more stickers and put like a header here and layer it with the icon, but I just wanted to keep this simple, use the icon stickers, and I love using the mild liner, so I did that. And that would probably take you, if you were to do one that said dinner, maybe here leaving you about a third of the page to do the rest of your journaling. Down here, I used the little shoe icon, and that in this particular one is to mark steps. So if you're somebody that does keep track of your daily movement by tracking steps, then you can see that visually right here by going in and noting that at the end of each day or the start of the next day, so you can track and see the trends there and what's going on. Then outside of your daily movement, whether you do, again, daily walks for a certain amount of time or your step tracker, because you could also go, 30-minute walk, 2-mile walk, whatever your daily movement is. Then you have designated structured workouts. I think that's another important thing to get, work on creating that routine with structured workouts and things like that. I used our workout highlight box. So this whole thing is a sticker. And then I went in and used our mini icons, layered that in there to put the workout. So this is the dumbbell icon, so I put full body. I used the yoga icon, I wrote like flow class. You could use whatever your workouts are. We have an icon for basically every workout style. You could layer that mini guy in there, whether you put the class time or the workout that you did, and put that in there. Then down at the bottom here, I used this little area at the bottom. I covered up the little heart that's pre-printed with a star and an exclamation point, and that's where I put the daily win. You could use this for a daily win, a daily highlight, or gratitude related to your health and fitness. I think it's really important when you're on a health and fitness journey to focus on your behavior and habit consistency versus getting really stuck in the weight weigh-in type of thing, because I think our weight can be like a roller coaster and it can be very easily discouraging to go, I'm doing all of these things, why is the scale not budging? And instead go, okay, look at all the things I'm doing, focusing on your process versus the outcome. So you can see, well, I am eating a balanced breakfast every day. I am getting my steps every day, all of that. And you can start to give yourself credit for the habit consistency and progress you're making versus all of the frustration that can come and the emotional roller coaster that can come with weigh-ins. So wrapping that all up, using this section down here as a way to give yourself an acknowledgement of something from the day that you achieved. Let's say got over 10,000 steps. Maybe I didn't snack today. I focused on getting 3 nourishing meals. Maybe it's I did 1 extra push-up. Maybe here it was something like made my own sauerkraut. I don't know, whatever your journey looks like, whatever you did each day, finding that little piece of something that you did, an accomplishment you had, does not have to be big. It can be the tiniest little thing, and that'll give you the momentum to keep going. I did use our mini scale here for Sunday. While I am not a fan of people weighing themselves regularly, I think it can be, again, this is probably for another video, but it can sometimes be defeating because you're doing all these things, these habit changes, and maybe it's not reflecting on the scale, but it's long term, you're going to see the results. Oh my gosh, rambling. I know this is important to a lot of people. So I think weighing yourself once a week can be a useful tool as long as you don't get too wrapped up in it. So this little scale guy is great to put that weight here if that's something you're focused on, but it also leaves you room to also put a highlight in that's like a non-scale victory. Okay, so that is my quick and short little video on how to use the Makse Life Vertical or any vertical planner to use it as a health, wellness, health and fitness journal by making part of it a food journal, part of it an activity journal, and then also getting in that piece of acknowledgement, progress, giving yourself credit. Very simple, but also effective, easy to flip back and look and go, oh, okay, I can see where I'm at now with my meals. I was eating very balanced meals. Something came up, stressful event, and I got out of the habit of eating my balanced meals. Or, oh, I should really tweak this, and it gives you data in a clean way to go, let me see where I need to make some changes. Okay, so I hope that was helpful to you guys. Let me know if you have any questions about health, fitness, wellness. If you've watched my videos before, you know I am I used to own a gym, and I'm a health coach, life coach, fitness coach, all this stuff. I have over 15 years of experience. I do have a little bit different take on health and fitness than mainstream, so I know sometimes the things I say are counter to what most people hear because I'm not a big fan of mainstream fitness. I think it can be problematic at times. So we'll just leave it at that before I go on a soapbox and make this under 10-minute video, like hours long. All right, keep it with the planner. This can be a great tool on a health and wellness journey. If you have 2 planners and you're trying to figure out what to use the other one for, maybe it's, could be a good tool, short-term or long-term, for health and fitness planning. Leave it at that. All right, let me know if you have questions, guys, and I will see you in the next one.